Tesla Rideshare channel is back. I'm not going to leave you again. We're going to talk about all things Tesla and rideshare related. And yeah, we're going to talk about some Tesla news, some rideshare news. We're going to keep all that content here on this channel moving forward. So let's get this day started. Let's go, y'all. So, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, you know what to do. Hit the buttons down below. Other than that, that's the last time I'll ask you for your support. Listen, my name is Vinny Cuz, and if you don't know me, I do have another channel called Vinny Cuz. I've been building that channel for about 5 years, and we have a nice rideshare community over there. But here is where I'm doing all my rideshare content from now on, will be on this channel. And I am a Tesla driver. I have migrated from a Cadillac CTS, Cadillac XT6, which in layman terms sedan and an SUV. I have been in this 2022 Model Y, black on black, for about 13 months now. And I thoroughly enjoy this vehicle. Now, there is some confusion and some criticism because I lease the car. I don't own the car. And the more that I've leased and driven the car, although expensive for rideshare, especially with all the less money we're making for rideshare, I got to admit, it's still the right move. In my opinion, we'll talk about that later, and I'll explain my reasons for that. Anyway, what platforms do I normally drive? Well, I drive Uber and Lyft. I drive Uber Comfort, Comfort Electric, and Premier Hourly. When in the summer, I was an ex-driving fool, but right now in the South Florida market, we're kind of in our season. I think we're in our season, and so you know, I don't put on X. I don't put on X priority. I just, you know, if I get a really good surge though, and I'm short on time, I'll take that X ride in a heartbeat. I ain't a fool. Anyway, on Lyft, it's basically black and black only. I've tried to do Lyft Comfort. I've tried to do basic Lyft. It's just, it's anyway. So that's the platforms we drive. The biggest difference that I've found driving this Tesla versus, say, my CTS, the sedan, is obviously the fuel efficiency and the space. Like Cadillacs, Mercedes, BMWs, those 5 Series, while, you know, they have a lot of luxury to them, you know, a lot of opulence, a lot of over-the-top type of interiors, they lack space. The one thing this Tesla Model Y has is plenty of space. I don't feel confined in the driver's seat, in the cockpit area. My passengers that ride with me, I have yet to have one person complain, not even one person complain about a Model Y on Premier or Lyft Black. The only person or people I ever see complaining are those people that expect, you know, a Suburban or an Escalade or a Navigator on basic, Premier, or Lyft Black levels. Those are the only people I ever see complain, and they've never complained to me. I usually see them on Twitter. So, just saying. Anyway, the way we start our videos here is you will see my cost per day in this corner. I just put it there. So, the lease cost on this vehicle for me with insurance is $500 a week. That's what it cost me. You know, I've been doing it 13 months. So you do the math, you know I'm about $27,000 into it for the last 13 months. That's fine. Some people, and it's fair criticism, some people say, well, Vinny, that's a lot of goddamn money. How much money did you make? Doubled it. I mean, I know I doubled the money, but keep in mind, you don't know this, I do other things too. So the Tesla serves multiple purposes for me. And even though it's expensive, I get to write off 100% of my rental costs. So that's an automatic $26,000 off my taxes. Gone, done, right? That's one thing. The other part to that is I'm not worried about depreciation on the vehicle. If the vehicle has an issue, I make a phone call, we take care of the issue, we move forward. Maintenance on the vehicle for the year cost me $10. I ran out of windshield wiper fluid twice, and that was it. The tires, the leasing company took care of the tires, and I think that was right about $1,000. So we're good, right? We're good. That's the biggest difference between the Cadillac CTS and this, is while the Cadillac CTS on a month-to-month cost basis is cheaper, fuel through the roof versus this. That's a premium. This is electric. We know you're not going to beat a Tesla or an EV on fuel. You're just not going to do it. My estimated monthly savings over the 13 months has been roughly $560 a month. Think about that. So if my rental cost or my lease cost is $500 a week, $2,000 a month, and I'm saving $560 in fuel/oil changes, maintenance, I mean, that's kind of hard to beat. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, because I didn't have to pay for the tires, that's another $1,000 that I saved. This is roughly $650 a month. That's a payment. That's a payment. So there you go. I'm not saying this for everybody. I'm just saying it's been working for me. Anyway, we are starting the day. It is 10:02 a.m. I turned the app on at 9 a.m. As I had something I had to take care of with my VIP, get them to work. I picked up a 675 Surge, so we're gonna see if I can catch a ride with that. I do have on Comfort now, Comfort Electric and Premier Hourly. We'll see what kind of ride I can get. I'm going to an area that's usually good for me on Friday mornings. We're gonna find out, and we're gonna get this day started. So as of right now, my cost $80, and I got 50% battery. Let's go try to make some money, y'all. Okay, I just turned on my Lyft app, and I've noticed this thing here, what they're calling, and if you can't see that, I'll post it up here as well. Excellent Service Challenge. Okay. It looks like they're offering a 50 ride bonus for $100 for the month, right? For the whole month. Get 25 done, unlock the next 25. Now, does that mean you got to do $100? I'm paying $100. So $2 a ride for Lyft Black rides. $2 a ride for a Lyft Black bonus here. You can see it a little bit clearer here. You don't opt in, it's automatically there. It says unlock new bonuses after giving 25 rides while maintaining your eligibility. I don't know what the eligibility is, but I know I'm eligible, right? The Model Y qualifies. Okay, Lyft. I haven't gotten a lot of rides with Lyft lately. And this is, I guess, just for black rides. So now I got to keep the app on for black rides. I saw something on Twitter. Somebody got this, but, Oh, okay. And Uber just went to $13. Let's try to go get that $13. Yeah, we're not stupid. We're not stupid. All right, so finally starting to get some action. I did get a Lyft Black request. You can see here, after tip, it wound up paying 16 and change. And then immediately after that, Lyft shut off the app, and I've got to stop somewhere, take a picture of my license and a selfie so I can get back online with them. No problem. But when I was getting ready to do that, I got a Premier ride. You can see that here as well. That wound up paying $20 because of the $13 surge I did pick up. So I think right now that's putting us about $37. All right, not bad. 11:03 a.m. So that put us, $37 for the first hour. And it was all in the last, 20, 30 minutes. Not a problem. Let's see what happens. All right, so it is lunchtime, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I stopped at Wawa. I went and got some food. I am headed to the charger. We're at 20%. I am down here at the Hard Rock Casino and Hotel in Dania Beach, Florida, or Fort Lauderdale, depends on how you look at it. We're going to go hit those chargers because those chargers, I believe, that charge is it's 36 cents per kilowatt hour all the time. So I'm okay with that compared to what we used to pay, right? At one point, we were paying 44 and 46 cents a kilowatt hour during peak time, and right now is obviously peak time. Anyway, we're at $80, $79.46 on Uber on 3 rides, the 16 and change on Lyft, puts us right around $97. But charging, plus lunch. I just paid $11 for lunch, plus whatever charging is going to cost me. That goes on to the $80, right, that it costs to do business. So we're still upside down a little bit, but I got a feeling we're going to come out profitable today. Anyway, let's go charge up, let's go eat, and then get back on the road. All right, so we just finished charging up here. Took it to 88% because, you know, I don't want to have to charge again today. By the way, have y'all seen the new V4 chargers? You know what's cool about these chargers? Not only does it have, you know, the regular charger, the NACS for us. Am I getting that in there right? Am I in there right? There it is. Not only does it have the NACS for us, but you look in there for the other EVs, it's got the adapter. So Tesla's starting to make these V4s more and more accessible so that other EV manufacturers can get in here and get charged up too. I mean, we all know that under Joe Biden, you know, they turned their back on Tesla, and all the legacy manufacturers turned their back on Tesla, and we can do it better, we can reinvent the wheel. And you know what? Where are they all charging at now? Tesla. And Tesla's not petty. They gave you adapters too. Just saying. Tesla's the best, bro. Tesla does it right. Okay, so now that puts us at, let's pull out the calculator. Yes, I gotta add this up. So we're at $80 for the day there, plus 11 for lunch, plus my charging just now was $17. So we're now at 108 on expense, and we're at 97 on profit. We shouldn't have to charge the rest of the day. Let's see how this goes. Let's go over to FLL, try to get a ride back north. By the way, side note, the way I charge, right, because I do Premier also, is once I get to 50% charge, I will turn the app back on and put Premier on. And then I'll let it ride out until I'm done charging, and then I'll make a decision if I'm going to turn on Comfort or not. But, you know, by putting it on Premier at 50% battery, you can pretty much go anywhere in South Florida, and you'll be all right. So just a side note, it's just a little trick that I do instead of sitting there waiting the whole time with your app off. All right, so here we are at FLL, and here's the thing, right? So I'm in the queue right now. You can see 55 Premier, want to let you Comfort, but I wanted to show you guys something. I wanted to show you that there are more, well now it's even, but there were actually more X cars than Comfort cars in the queue. And why that happens? That's why a lot of times we're starting to see Comfort on both Lyft and Uber, while Comfort is paying the same or less than X, because everybody ran out and bought those Comfort cars and ain't nobody doing X, but it's supply and demand. If they've got a lot more Comfort cars available than X cars, which ones y'all think gonna pay more, the X or the Comfort? They're smart. You got to give them that. They're smart. Anyway, Comfort Electric 1 through 5, which I like that. We're going to sit on that and Premier for a minute. Let's see if the area surges up or not. The only reason I'm here is because I don't want to deadhead all the way back to Boca. So let's see what happens here for a few minutes and we'll go from there. So I've been sitting here waiting on this damn airport for the last hour and a half. I'm about to get the hell out of here. They did send me a couple of trip radars, but you know, they were going down to Miami for like $42. I didn't want to go through that. And so it is what it is. We're going to get out of here. But I'm reading here, new standards for black rides from Lyft. Starting today, you'll need less than 3 cleanliness, safety, or service flags per 50 rides to stay eligible for black. If you give 50 black rides between January 31st and February 14th and maintain your black eligibility, you'll earn a $100 bonus. All right, so now we got a couple of things going on here, because we also have the other bonus that I showed you guys, right? The Excellent Service Challenge. So it's saying now This one says ends on 3/1. But the other thing just said you give 50 rides. I don't know how you're going to get 50 rides before February 14th. Black? That ain't meant for us, because they ain't going to give us those kinds of rides. But I mean, you earn an extra $100, and then are you also earning an extra $100 on this? I don't know. I guess we're going to have to find out. I only got one request. I took it, but there is a way to make a run at this. I mean, it would be a cheesy way to do it, and it would take a lot of time. But you can come to the airports. You come to the airports and wait on their trip radars and take the discounted rides. But I mean, is it worth it? That's the thing. It's almost like the EV bonus. You know, with Uber, you got to do 200 rides to get that extra $210 every 30 days, which means you're going to be taking X rides. And, you know, I've shown, well, you guys wouldn't know this, but on my other channel, where I make more money not worrying about the EV bonus. But I'm sure a lot of EV drivers know that. So I just wanted to bring that to you. We're going to wait another 7 minutes, and then I'm going to get the hell up out of here. All right, so it is 7:19 p.m. We're at 107.85 on Uber and 49 on Lyft. So that puts us around 156, 157 for the day. Couple of bucks ahead. I tell you, I made my mistake today because I was stubborn. And this is something y'all can learn from, I think. I went to that airport because I saw the queue was low. But when I saw the queue wasn't moving, I should have left. And there's no harm, no foul, no shame in going somewhere, seeing there's no business there, and then just leaving. I should have deadheaded back up north, or I could have worked my way back up north, but I was too pig-headed for that, and we won't make that mistake twice. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to come back out. I got to go by a pharmacy. I get a prescription. I might call it a night and finish at the 157, 158 for the night. My costs haven't changed. So my costs, where did we finish at? I think it's 106. I can't remember offhand, but y'all see it right here. I will always show you my cost for the day. That means my car charge, my car cost, and my food or drink, whatever I take. And today I only had lunch. And so, you know, real profit loss. That's what we're looking at. Now, tomorrow is supposed to be a beautiful day. Sunday is supposed to be a beautiful day. So we're going to see how it all pans out. If this is the end, I appreciate you sticking around and watching. Make sure you hit the buttons down below. If it's not, I'll come back and I'll say something to you. But more than likely, it's going to finish it up tonight. Tomorrow, I want to do a longer video on what's going on with this Lyft challenge for black rides, because I discovered something today. And I'm just curious if anybody else saw it too. But that'll be tomorrow's video. Today's video. Peace out, y'all.